comic shop that does indie books a lot, like sells indie books well, seems to be friendlier towards webcomics, or the concept of webcomics. So there might be some harmony between the two, and maybe we do get along. And a lot of the smaller publishers are making websites with comics on them too. I hope they don't kill comic books though, because they're kind of fun. I'm going to do one more. Well, you already had one. So let's go with somebody.
We'll be fair.
Sorry.
Don't worry about it.
All right. Let's do these two.
I'm not mad.
1 and 2. Okay. And then
all right. Mine's actually just specifically towards Octopus Pie. My question is, I had just started reading the comic a few months ago, read through the archive, and became incredibly confused at the proliferation of facial characters through a series of the comics in the middle. I wanted to know why are a large portion of your archives all the characters with stashes.
Okay, well, I guess I'll explain that to everyone else.
and how did the girls go?
No, there's, and this is, I'll explain this as a fun thing that can be done with webcomics. One day I got the impulse to retroactively change the archives and draw mustaches on an entire story arc with no actual explanation. And it stayed that way for a week, and then I changed it back. It's back to the way it was. Yeah, I thought it would be really funny.
Did you find that a lot of people saw one page of that and then decided to click back every single page and see how many you did it to?
Yeah, a lot of people read through the archives.
The traffic spike.
Mustaches. So, yeah, it was a whole marketing scheme, and it worked out pretty well.
I evaded your trap.
I forgot about that. That was really funny. You were very weird.
Funny, yeah.
And you had one question? Let's make you the last one.
Did you guys design your own websites, or did you get a designer to do it for you? And how important is it to have a really professional looking website for your comic?
Yes, design myself. How important is it to have a really professional website? It depends.
You have to have a really functional website.
I mean,
if a professional website.
What's that?
You were quite a professional.
I was like
That was a
HTML
job.
hack. I don't know if I would call myself a designer, but it depends on what your product is. If your art is all about, you know, beautiful, if your comics are all about beautiful art and really sleek looking graphics, then you might want to have a website that matches that. But if you've got a comic that's kind of stripped down, you know, XKCD style, it might actually work against you to have something professional, because people kind of identify with that homegrown feel a lot.
And also, and never confuse professional with slick. Is that what you're saying? Like a really slick-looking professional website that's really hard to click through is the worst thing in the world. You'd be better off with black and white, bad links.
Usability is more important than how it looks.
Simple, like, you know, avoid big flash interfaces and things. Just make sure people can read. You know. You guys have all made your own, right? Meredith makes her own. She fixed her own in a car once, driving over a mountain.
Well, that's a good example though, because my website used to be running on WordPress, and I spent endless hours making the design really slick looking and you know, a super functional blog with all kinds of extra toys and features and plugins enabled. And one day my web host shut me down because my CPU usage was ridiculous.
Is it because you got a really good link or something, like Kurt's linked to you?
Yeah, Scott Kurtz linked to me, and it just overloaded the CPU because DreamHost is such a not DreamHost. Well, DreamHost is a bad server, just so everyone knows. But WordPress was just so loaded with features that it ended up screwing up the whole server. So after that, I just rebuilt the site, text only. People should just read the comic anyway. Screw all that other stuff. And I just left it that way because it loads really fast. It highlights the comic as the most interesting thing on the page. And there's no bells and whistles. There's nothing to distract you from going there, seeing a link to the store, and reading the comic.
And you make your own, or Sam makes his own too, right?
It's only on, but now that there's 3,500 pictures or whatever, it's kind of difficult to organize it all by myself. So I kind of wish I had started back with some better data management plan.
It's kind of, the best thing you can do is be a web developer at some level for a job. You know what I mean? And do some learning on where other people are paying for it. And take what you learn from that. You're smiling over there. What's up?
It's rat time. Everybody with a successful homemade website was a web developer.
Yeah. I think we got about 6 minutes left. I don't know what's going to happen.
You guys want to hear?
You guys want to hear a song? It's totally too loud. It is. Take channel 8 down a little. Boogie, boogie, boogie.
Okay.
Boogie, 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 boogie. Since it's ridiculous that I'm wasting webcomics time rapping, I'm going to make you guys backup dance for me. So I'm not participating. You guys feel okay with that? Please, if you said it. Could you guys get Meredith out?
Yeah!
Now, you don't have to do it well. This is a nerdcore performance. What I want you guys to do is stand in a row and go like this. And then the other way. You got it? And let's see it. Let's see it. First that way. Yes, you have to synchronize. First that way. There you go. Okay, then the other way. All right. Hand for the webcam. The music is way too loud. This is a song that was inspired by Rich's character, Indie Rock Pete.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's called Indie Than Thou.
Would you push it up here?
I have set my hand on the day unto a revenge. Stand by thyself, come not near me, for I am holy. I'm so indie that my shirt don't fit. You wonder out loud. Why you close me? Because being all prepared to get on the mic is something out. And I'm not even about to relinquish deep cloud. I look confused like I just got out of bed. The rhyme style reflects this using my forward development sense of irony to deflect. This missile's exploding all around me. Unfolding, don't know how you found me. Soundly situated in obscurity land. Famous in inverse proportion to how cool I ain't. Then should I ever gone a triple-digit band? Tell me that it's all I need to band. Indie I be, and let's go around out there be than me. And come not to me from my being than thou. Indie indeed, if I were on an indie label, you could call me mainstream. Indie I am, it's all that to put the Frontalot to leverage his brand. Dance, dance, dance. Get you to dance. Delving deep into my letterbox when I discovered band mail, the MC front. Come to hover, but on my vision, I made a decision to open it up. It said, yo, Frontalot, you suck. I was worried for a second that I started to earn love, seeking all my indie points burned up. Next, you know, I'm meeting pop stars and stretch cars, doing the soundtrack to the Wendy's tie-in with Jar Jar being rent. Owning things, doing cause I'm with my best friend. Seems like a nightmare, cause that ain't nerd. Yes, I'm indier than thou, and in my nerdcore flow, if you're slow on the uptake, I'll lay down. Hipsterism is religion to which you gotta do. Must be seen as in between, unpopular and hated, plus get excommunicated. Indie I be, I'm Indier than me. Indie and how not to me, for I'm Indier than that. Indie, if I were on a indie label, you call me mainstream. Indie I am, it's all the better for the Frontalot.